Hi, welcome to Bouldersaurus. Today I'll be focusing on 3 boulders and breaking down important skills in each. For the first boulder, we have a jump start that can be approached in 3 ways, so let's see each of them in detail. The first method is just taking a big step up from the ground. Notice I use my arms to gather momentum here. This method does not work if the starting foot is too high off the ground. In that case, a small run-up can be helpful. The few steps give you enough momentum to hop up onto the starting hold. This does require some precision and coordination. If you don't have that, with more of a running start, you can attempt to just jump to the start and smear on the wall. There's no need to hit a precise foothold here, but it is the most physical of the 3 methods. So, we have the step up, the run up, and the smear. Not done though. This next move is the crux of the climb, and the thing most climbers miss is to widen their base to the left with a high smear. This gives you more leverage to push yourself to the right to get to this hold. Notice, without the widened base, your trailing foot has to do a lot more work to try to inch up the wall, which puts additional strain on your body. You can also opt to not engage the left foot at all and mantle into this move, but notice that this results in even more strain as balance is required to hold this mantle position. The top of this climb involves stepping up into this dihedral and doing a little hop to the finish hold. Now that the climb is complete, let's see it in its entirety. The first climb demonstrated dynamicism, and the second climb, well, we'll do the same, because dynamic climbing makes for more interesting commentary. I could talk about the subtle moves of a crimpy slab, but nobody wants to hear me ramble about finger placement on tiny edges, right? You tell me if you want that, right? Anyway, this climb starts with a heel hook into this big cross move on this large tufa hold. Let's look at these movements a bit closer. When I place my heel, I give myself room to rock my hip over it for better mobility. On this tufa, notice how my right hand pinches thumb first for a more secure grip. Let's talk about the jump now. This move is quite complex and has 3 main stages. The wind-up, the jump, and the hand press. Without the hand press, you're left dangling in a hard position to get your feet up, and also puts much strain on your left hand. The top of this climb is simple enough with an unnecessary pogo to the top of the wall. Let's see the entire thing. The final climb is much more straightforward than the other 2. No jumping, no coordination, just some hard crimping and hard pulling with a clever bit of beta in the middle, which is what I will focus on. This climb presented many of the climbers at the gym with issues, but not many of them used the subtle bit of beta that I will show here. The climb starts with some tough but straightforward moves on the 55-degree overhang, and then it moves into the hard section by moving up on this face. A cheeky bump off a foothold leads into the crux move. Here's the crux without the beta improvement. Notice how extended I am when hitting the left handhold. Here's the change. Just like the pink climb at the start of the video, I use my right foot to widen my base and give myself more of a push to this crimp so I can hit it with a more engaged back. This technique is widely applicable to most climbs, and I recommend finding spots to incorporate it in your own climbing. Let's see the whole thing. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you again very soon.
I have a question. What do you record for?
I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.